My gym shut down because of the coronavirus, COVID-19. Now what? What do I do? Will I get fat? Guys, I know absolutely nothing about coronavirus, COVID-19. I don't even really think about coronas. I don't drink coronas. I do know about body weight training because if you go check the link in the bio, the site is called Kettlebell Rebels. I originally started this whole online thing because I wanted to show people that the world is your gym. And around that time, I invested in a bunch of kettlebells, well, two, and I was getting into travel, and I realized that the world truly is your gym. You don't need any fancy equipment. Sure, now I like to lift weights because, I mean, who doesn't? But here's how you can stay in shape if you're forced to stay at home. One, realize that there's a lot we can't control right now. I've lost more money. I'm laughing at how much it is than I care to admit between my stock portfolio and future income that has just gone to zero, literally. Many people have gotten pay cuts from like to zero. So there's a lot we cannot control, but we can't control what we do with our time. Just remember that nobody asked for this, right? Just like our great grandparents and our grandparents and generations before didn't ask to go to war. Nobody wanted to go to World War One. Nobody wanted World War Two. People didn't want the Spanish flu. Healthcare professionals, they don't want to have to go to work and neglect their families. So there's a lot of people that have it way worse than us, and we can control what we do with our time. So of course, as far as I understand, with social distancing, you gotta be away from people. But it doesn't mean you gotta be away from the weights. As you can tell, I've been snapping lately. If you go through my profile, I want you to go through. I added a whole section for home workouts, our body weight stuff. Go over that. I'm gonna get creative. I'm gonna do very creative stuff, and I'm gonna do very boring stuff like push-ups, squats. So yeah. So step two is remember you can still train. So for everything you can't control, you can control what you do at this time. So this is the time to train. At home, find ways. Find different body weight workouts. Go through there's a million YouTube tutorials. There's a million articles. I know because I've researched them, and I've published a few. Find something you can do, and of course your structure's out the window. But that's kind of an interesting thing about this time. You have to embrace the uncertainty. There's no structure. I'm sure you're used to going to gym at 7. You do legs on Monday. No, you probably wouldn't do legs on Monday. You probably do chest on Monday. You might do legs on Wednesday. That's not going to happen. There's no structure. Embrace that. The beauty of body weight stuff is you do what you can. So when I traveled, I would try to find pull-up bars, and if there was nothing, I wouldn't do anything, right? Or I would, do something else, but I couldn't do pull-ups. But there's always a floor. I can at least do squats and push-ups, and hopefully you can find things and get creative. But, that uncertainty, it could lead to chaos, or it could lead to some creative shit, right? I've been doing hill sprints, pull-ups, push-ups, whatever I can. And the third step to avoid getting fat is a chance to kind of get your nutrition under control, right? I mean, of course, there'll be days, like I've had a few where I just have like an anxiety attack or whatever, panic attack. I'm like, or almost panic attack, whatever, and I just eat a bag of chips. It's whatever, it's gonna happen. But, breathe and try to find a way to take nutrition more seriously. I'm used to bare bones food, so I've been doing a lot of eggs and tuna just to get my protein in, beans, just in case anything does get serious, hopefully not. I'm ready to survive off cans of tuna and eggs. I hate to admit that, but it's true. And fasting's it's a good thing to do right now because if you're working, if you're stressed out, if you're in healthcare, please, this doesn't apply to you. Thank you so much for what you do. This is just for people that are at home or bored, right? We have nothing to whine about. We gotta actually be proactive at home, or yeah, I guess, right? So we gotta, I would consider fasting, doing longer fasts, sleeping in, catching up on your rest. Now you're gonna notice you're bored a lot of times, so try to keep busy. I've covered this in other content. Try to work on those Spanish lessons, work on those skills, get the guitar out of the closet, and try to, how do you play the guitar? try to play the guitar. Try to use your time to be productive. And you can fast, and you can also use your evenings or your afternoons as a chance to work on your cooking. Right, we're stuck at home during the best time when it comes to content. You can go on YouTube, you can go on Instagram, you can find a million recipes, a million things to do. Like, you want to work on a salmon recipe, you want to work on a chicken recipe, you want to learn how to cook from scratch, you want to learn how to cook vegan, whatever. You can take this time to get better at cooking meals, and you fast in the mornings and you cook some meals, you do some home workouts. They won't be pretty. There'll be a lot of push-ups, a lot of running around, driving your boyfriend or girlfriend or both or whatever crazy. So yeah, that's how you can prevent getting fat during this whole thing. I will not be talking about actual COVID-19 stuff because I don't know anything about that. That's how I'm trying to stay sane and fit, I guess, fitish, leanish. What are you guys doing? Let me know. Thanks for watching.